So many sound effects at once, especially during the loading screen. Yeah. I mean, we did everything here, so let's go back and jump into Act 3. Because I don't know, I would consider this like kind of the aftermath of Act 2. So, here we go. Weird that the interaction point is just up here. Are you sure you want to leave the astral plane? Quite sure. Don't want to get stuck here. I'm also still really glad that we didn't have to use the Astral tadpole. Oh, we actually could go back. I don't think we're supposed to go back. Anyway. I wonder why it's not despawning. Oh well.
At the ready. Open up.
Ah. And we do have still quite some carnage around our camp. Ooh, and we can loot them.
Anything of use?
Let's go. What a great way to start. It feels like the game was made for Redemption Dirge. I'm really looking forward to that. Hey Jaheira, wanna comment on everything that just happened?
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
I guess we don't get comments on that. I really expected some comments on the Dream Guardian just being a mind flayer. Oh. Jaheira, she has seen it all. She's just like, eh. Did we already loot them? Disappointing. Ah. And Lae'zel is also actually gone. In morning, maybe. I think so too. Especially with Lae'zel being gone. I think we just have to go to sleep. Long rest is globally disabled. Nah, we need to kick someone out. Well, Jaheira, since you're the closest, it will be you.
Well, are we ready for the road once more? You're sure?
Go. I am. Maybe usually the game actually goes like directly to long rest because we had like 4 characters. Maybe it didn't. Kind of feels like it. Because we didn't need to spend like camp supplies. With the corpse laying right next to us. So, and yeah, now we can talk to Lae'zel. And probably everyone else. Let's also recruit Jaheira again.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows.
Oh.
She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her.
That's a wild fashion choice, and also interesting that that's your first suggestion, Jaheira. True. Shadowheart also did her styling change. So, I guess no comments on the Dream Guardian?
As you wish.
Maybe let's talk again?
Well, are we ready?
No comment. Hey, Halsin.
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
I'm also thinking if we maybe want to take Halsin with us, because otherwise it will be a little bit tricky to get his approval up. Who else to leave behind? I hate this. Who are we going to leave behind? It's still tricky. We have 5 character slots and it is still tricky. Minthara. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see more of Minthara, but maybe for the moment we're going to leave Minthara behind. I think with Minthara we also have to just avoid getting like too much disapproval. I think it will be hard to get Minthara's approval up actually as Redemption Urge. Anyone here? Okay, Halsin, come and join us. Oh, and then we also need to level up Halsin.
Oakfather preserve you.
I need you by my side.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid. Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you.
It feels kind of funny to dismiss Minthara to get Halsin to join you. Oh well. Minthara can step aside.
ready at your side.
Uh-huh. So, Halsin. You were... He's also not wearing shoes. A Circle of the Land druid. I can cast Cone of Cold and Contagion, Conjure Elemental and Greater Restoration. I think Conjure Elemental is a normal spell for them. I mean, Cone of Cold is kind of fun, and I think that's... Yeah, that's not a normal spell for them. Mask Cure Wounds and Contagion. Greater Restoration and Insect Plague. Wall of Stone, Conjure Elemental. Insect Plague and Cloud Kill. Contagion, Cloud Kill. I would say let's go for Cone of Cold and Contagion. Cone of Cold is fun. Alright. He really needs some shoes. What is that? Wild-shaped Dilophosaurus. We can turn into a dinosaur? Curious. Nature's Wards. You can't be charmed or frightened by elementals and fey. Huh. Disease and poison also no longer affect you. That's nice. So... let's take Poison Spray. I think we already know Guidance, right? Let's go with that. Alright, so Halsin, let's give you some shoes. Ah, you're not wearing anything. You're not missing shoes, you're missing boots. Okay, I think we need to steal from someone. From whom? Maybe we're just going to steal from Minthara. Or from Wyll. The wearer hits a target and gains an additional 3 temporary hit points. Let's take that. That's kind of fun. And now he's also wearing boots. I would also say... Can Halsin actually wear medium armor? I think druids can, right? Sorry, Wyll. But very fancy briefs. Here we go. Before that we had the luminous armor. But I think the dark justice half-plate is nicer. Go, Wyll. Don't have to be naked. Go. You also still need a cloak, because we know that's like the most important thing. Ah, it looks so nice. And I don't know. Here we go. Alright. This is why I don't sell most magic stuff, just to equip my companions. Yeah, they have to share.
Oak Father, watch over your servant.
I would say before we head out, I mean, we have to talk to everyone first, but we also shouldn't forget to like get all our summons in order.
So that's progress. These boots have seen everything.
Okay, we especially have to look at our new Shadowheart. But before we do that, let's have a talk with Lae'zel. Especially with the whole Orpheus thing and the whole Mindflayer was guiding us thing.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart races as she learns of the events inside the Astral prison.
Orpheus,
Quite a lot of things
Gith's
happened.
only son. He lives. It is not the Ghaik visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother? Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Ghaik slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many.
Quite the deal.
It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
One usurper. And hey there! Oh boy, you have such a long name. An overwhelming amount of fast. Hey there! Do you have anything short I can call you? And I hope you're doing well. How are you? 157. Oh, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
That's Lae'zel's new path, going against Vlaakith, going for revenge. That's a nice nickname. So, are you also a BG3 fan? Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I gotta say, I think it's a little bit sad that, like, after breaking free from one tyrant and, yeah, like Vlaakith, she's just going to throw herself at the next one. Of course, well, we don't really know much about Orpheus, but is once again not really doing her own path, but kind of going to worship the next one, right? I love BG3 because of Astarion. Ah, nice. So that's your favorite character. Did you finish the game so far? Or how many times did you finish it? There are some people who have finished the game so many times already, it's really crazy. Your tab is also made. Thank you. I was trying to go for a little edgy Dark Urge. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
So, why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people.
Why the story?
Of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
You know, Lae'zel, the issue is Orpheus will probably not really like us with the tadpoles. Not even you. I've not played the game myself, but I enjoy watching people play it. Ah, okay. Do you ever plan on playing it yourself, or do you just in general prefer watching people play? Who were the hostile Githyanki in the prison?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped
We
by
killed them.
Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
But I mean, if we're talking about like smashing Vlaakith's hold over the Githyanki, I'm in for that. And nice Juniper that you just asked the same 2 questions. I'm not buying this expensive first game. I mean, yeah, it is expensive, but I mean, it also offers like quite a few playing hours. And maybe it's going to be a little bit cheaper for you someday. And I mean, there's also fun in watching, right? Do you have like a favorite class yourself, or not really a preference regarding that? Why did Vlakiv keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago? I would probably assume that it's just due to usefulness, right? It is still a weapon against the Gith.
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
So, and now we come to the very good question. Why would Vlakiv want Orpheus dead, if he's so valuable, alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlakiv's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Which is so crazy. But I mean, Vlakiv is crazy. Well, on to other matters.
Very well.
I think we don't have anything more to talk about. I mean, I don't want her to use the Astral tadpole, but let's see how she's going to react to even suggesting that. I think she won't take it kindly. The Empress Astral tadpole promises exceptional power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
And we're fine with that. I mean, we really try to not to use it. We're kind of pretentious to make her use it. It's fine. You don't need to use it.
I know. And I won't.
And we're probably never going to talk about that again. Alright. The blood of the ambush is still around. What kind of games do you usually like to either watch or play yourself as?
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Now I still have to look at her. Hey Shadowheart! Let's admire your new look.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I
like on you,
digress.
Shadowheart.
Did you want something?
And I mean, not only character-wise, I really think, especially the haircut looks like much nicer without the bangs. And I think at first the white seems kinda odd, but it really suits her once you get used to that. Poor girl has daddy and mommy issues. I mean, I think everyone who turns to Shar has lots of issues in general. Whatever everyone plays, to be honest. Oh, okay. So not really like a favorite genre, but just like watching some streamers and watching what they like. Yeah, Shadowheart's looking good. Looking happy and pretty. Also, if you're confused about that, my chat is trying to get me to say a certain nickname. You can see Juniper's Juniper's comment about Shadowheart, and I'm trying not to do that. I've had a small challenge with one of the viewers. So yeah. I like how she looks. Watching people call Shadowheart that name is amazing. I really dislike it. That's why they want to make me say it. And I think, how many times did you succeed, Juniper? I think like 7 times you got me to say it so far. But yeah, Shadowheart is cute. She really is. Ooh, let's loot some cabbage.
What's hiding here?
I think the berries don't respawn, unfortunately.
Gods. A Mindflayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
Yeah, I mean, the Emperor already hid like so much from us. Why would we trust him? But hey, Lavender's a little dumb and a little too trusting, so let's see how this goes.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
They're still lovely together. I'm also wondering, why didn't he help me against the ambush? And let's say hi to Scratch.
I should speak up.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Yeah. What do you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Sandals. Well, got some shoes. Our armor looks so grim and dark. I mean, kind of fitting for the Durge, but well, just look at it. Hey, you talk to my man Astarion. I'm about to. Let's do that next. I think we're also almost done with the camp talks. Just have Minthara and Gale left. Hey, Astarion.
Oh, we have a new look for a new Shadowheart. Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Of the same hair color. I'm wondering what his opinion is on the Astral Touch tadpole. I want to discuss the Astral Touch tadpole.
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Oh. Curious. I really thought he would be into that. So, why don't you want to use it?
I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last.
Poor guy.
I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
Oh, no, I feel bad. His outfit is awesome. Right? The robe really suits him. Alright, I will speak no more on the matter.
I had nothing for so long. Nothing. Not even my own body. I will not give it up. Now it's mine again.
But very understandable. Curious.
Level up.
And hey, thanks so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Right, let's have a quick talk to Gale and Minthara, and then we can go off.
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Very right, Gale. Also, as always, a very poetic way to say it. I like you, mate. You're cool. Thanks, glad to hear that. My boy Gale. I gotta say, personally, my two favorite characters are Gale and Shadowheart. But in general, there's no character I really dislike. And in my first playthrough, I gotta say, I didn't take Astarion along a lot. Because I was playing like a very good character, and they kind of clashed a lot in the first act. And decided to change this time. And Astarion really grew on me. Why not Gale and Astarion? Also really nice picks. I don't know, how many playthroughs did you see so far of Minthara, of BG3? Did you already see Minthara as a companion? She is intense.
Shadowheart looks different. A change of diet,
perhaps?
I don't think so. Would be kind of funny though if you could just eat differently and then like change your hair color. I wonder if she's into using the tadpole. But maybe she has like a similar reason to Astarion to dislike it. The Emperor has offered us a special tadpole. We become partial mind flayers, but we'll get great powers in turn.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. I am surprised you have not drawn on its power yourself.
Of course she asks us. Sexy boys. I also gotta say, I mean, the romance scenes with Astarion are quite new to me, but they're also really cool. I installed the mod to be able to romance like multiple characters at once, just to get like more content of that. So we're a little bit whoring around in the camp. But you know what, Minthara? If you want to go for it, I'm not going to stand in way of your greatness. Use it. Become greater. And we also can see how it turns her then.
I will be unstoppable.
Do we see it? I don't think so. Maybe we still have to use it like manually. Is this your first playthrough, mate? Nope. It's like... I started a couple of playthroughs. I already completed one. Also streaming. So this is the second playthrough I stream. But like the first one where I play the Dark Urge and also the first one where I recruited Minthara. Alright, so let's go. I also started like a playthrough playing as Gale and also one as Shadowheart, but I'm not that far through. It's also really cool to play as the companions. Really nice scenes you get additionally.